Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you've all been safe and well. This video today is going to be consisting of a recap of the series 1 that I done on churches. So sit back, relax and enjoy. So the first church that I decided to visit was St. Michael's, which is... Now, I loved this place because it is literally close to town. It is very well known. You say St. Michael's in town and literally everyone's like, oh, the one by the fountain, which is also a really known part of Rectory. Like I said, I'm not sure if I said in the video at the time, I'm not sure if I've actually been on the inside of that church or not, but as you can tell, I've already been around the grounds. The change in the grounds, like from photos that were dated back years ago, like this one, compared to this one, you know, the difference is, it's crazy. It's completely empty now, so that was a bit of a shock to see that. You know, you'd expect there wouldn't be any change in a graveyard, and it has changed dramatically, and it's just a shame that no graves are actually properly located now because it's been moved. So that's a bit upsetting, because if it was one of my family members and I went there and found that the stone had been put to the side of the grave, I'd be a little bit peeved, to say the least. But that was the first one I went to, and I hope you all enjoyed that one. I shall put all the links and the descriptions. I shall put all the links to the video in the description below, so you can go around and have a look at the videos as and when, really. And so next one. This next one should be really well known to quite a lot. I mean, it should be nation, really, that it's that well known. But the next one that I visit to is Borley Rectory. Now, with this one, it is mainly well known for its theories and its paranormal activity that is there. I shall also put in the web link to Borley Rectory so you can read up about it. When I went there, it gave me an eerie feeling, but I don't know if that's purely because of the stories that I've heard. Personally, I haven't felt anything there. I didn't see anything, hear anything, you know, nothing touched me, but I didn't go there during the night. So I'm definitely thinking about doing another video on Borley and going at night, which is going to be scary. Woo, I'm scared, but I'm actually looking forward to it. But this one isn't in my hometown. I had to drive quite a while to get here. Unfortunately, signs and things have been removed due to stupid humans that go there and just cause trouble. The police have been well known in that area to move you along because it attracted so many teens. Like, the people in the area were just getting really annoyed and disturbing the peace, and it got a bit too much. So, but it's all calmed down now, purely because the Borley Rectory house itself has actually been demolished now, and they're actually doing construction on there. I don't know if it's been completed now or not, but the last time I went, they were building something across the road from the church. But the church still remains, and so does the grounds. They haven't changed at all. But like I said, I think the reason why I got an eerie feeling is because of the stories. But needless to say, I'd definitely be visiting that church again. This one consists more of the church. Like here. I mean, the church is only really small. I mean, the church is like an inside, really tiny. That's weird, because you look at it and on the outside you're like, oh, it looks fairly big. You go on the inside and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so tiny. This one I am very well known at. Well, not well known at, but the place is well known for me, purely because my family are buried here, such as my nan and my great nan and my uncle and other family members. So it's kind of a family visited grave. But this is very well known. It has got a famous, I wouldn't say famous actually, so don't quote me, but there is a woman buried in this grave who is known on the internet for living in Braintree, and I'm sure she goes by the name of Hannah. But I shall have to do some more research on that one for sure. But this one I will always visit till the day I die, because like I said, family have visited there. But it's getting bigger and bigger. I think it's the biggest one in Braintree. I mean, it goes on for quite miles down there. Don't know the estimation on how many people are actually buried there, but if you check in my video, it dates at least back to 1989, so it dates back to quite a while. Some of the gravestones there are absolutely amazing. The detailed work, wow. I mean, some of like handmade as well. I mean, some of them, they've obviously got statues standing there, or books, or little teddy bears, and it's just amazing. And I love the ones where you got like writing and they've got like a little photo of what the person would have looked like, and it's weird to put a face to the name, and I suppose it's comforting as well. So that grave is definitely, it's more for the graveside than it was the church, really. I mean, there was nothing magical or fascinating about the church. This one I think is actually the smallest one that I've been to. Yes, yeah, it has. The others have been quite big. But on to the next. So this church, oh my god, St. Mary's Church. This one. How awesome does that look? I mean, I'm so privileged that the Rev turned up when he did, because I was ready to leave. I was ready to be like, okay, I've done my recording, got what I needed to do, and I was off. And then he turned up, and it was just like, it was fate. It needed to happen, you know. And to know that I actually got the opportunity to walk around the inside of that church, which I have done many a times before, but it's been open to the public, it's been cram packed, you know, so you can't really appreciate the atmosphere and the detail to things. So the fact that it was just me and my dad, and me and my dad got to see something that I personally have never seen before, which is the metal plaque that was underneath the rug. Now, I'm 24, and I've never in my whole entire life known that that was there. I mean, my cousin got christened in that church, you know, and it blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. But that's also in my hometown, but it's about half an hour's walk there. Unfortunately, recently there's been a very well-known singer, Keith Flint, who recently had his funeral there, which is also in my playlist because their bandmates offered the the fan base to join and line the streets. So that was really nice, and I feel quite privileged to attend that as well. So without further ado, we shall go on to the next one. So my last video that I did for series 1 is All Saints Church. Now this one is also a bit of a travel for me. So I was accompanied by the lovely Batbones in my last video, who knows quite a lot about this church and their surroundings, because this is actually very closer to her home than it is mine. But the grounds in itself is quite big. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to go into this church because there was nobody around. And I don't think I've ever been inside this church either. This one was quite smaller than the ones that I have previously been to. I mean the grounds, because I wouldn't say it's in a popular area, but I wouldn't say it's in a quiet area. I mean, it gets drove past every day, you know, so it's, I suppose it is well known. But I've never actually seen anyone go in or out. Of course, like the anyway, but yeah, that was my last video that I done. I don't unfortunately have a lot of insight to that church because I didn't grow up around that church, so I don't really know the people there, blah blah blah. But needless to say, it was definitely interesting visiting this one. To know that the walls around the outside were still the same, that was quite interesting. But yeah, so that was the end of my series. Not too bad. That is the end of series 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed visiting every single one because they gave me all different types of history, and it was just literally mind overload, really. But needless to say, that's not going to be the end. There will definitely be more, so there was going to be a season 2. Please bear with me because the one that I want to do first for my season 2 is a lot further than the recent ones that I've done. So unfortunately, I think my videos are going to be their distance because I've got to travel to a lot of these, and unfortunately I don't drive, so this one is going to be a bit of a pickle. But needless to say, I will capture all that I can and I will get it all together for you lovely subscribers. Now, I hope you all have a fantastic week. It is midweek tomorrow, so it is officially hump day, so it is the drawing end to the week. So I hope everyone enjoys a fantastic rest of the week and you really enjoy the weekend.